Guten Tag. Good morning. Welcome to our Mindanao Dream. Work week 5, work day 21. Gravel. Gonna get the gravel laid out and then rebar put down. Patrick decided to bless us again with his presence this week. Kuya, Marvin, and Jason went to the farm to drop off the limestone and extra soil that we had in the bag. So I think today's for the most part, today's project is going to be the gravel and then rebar, so then we can be ready for pouring, and hopefully either today or tomorrow the materials for the roof will be here and we can get that finished off so we can do the pour. And as you can see, we have half the roof on. The suppliers brought the materials early yesterday afternoon. We got half of it on, and we got a bunch of rebar laid. They got the gravel for the cement for the pour. I asked them, why didn't you put it on the driveway or on the slab here versus on there? And he says, okay, so whatever. It just seems like it'd be a lot easier to do. And here's some more of the rebar that just needs to go in, and that's you can see the short one is for the far side. We have one piece left, and then the long ones. We have the short little guys there. That's supposed to be for, and we'll probably end up using part of that short one. All this on the outside of this truss, on both sides, we will put that siding or that roofing material. But also, we had a little bit of a break in time today, or yesterday. See, my mind's still on yesterday. We finished all of the tiles for the seat area on the gazebo, but Pearl has requested them to, you can see there is a fairly large lip right here, and so Pearl has suggested that they go ahead and just cement this and finish it so it's flush just here, just like this 2-inch piece on the inside. You can see it hasn't been chipped out all the way yet, because it has to be chipped out for the cement to stick. So on the inside and on the outside, this is a 30 by 60 piece, and so this 30 is just a little bit wide, and I'm not going to sit and chop off a section of it. So that's what's next. Starting to come together and look like something now. Got a little bit of the flashing on the sides, and as far as the atup and fascia, it is done. Gutter's not done. Gutter material is here. Some of it over there, and the rest of it over here. Now we have enough flashing to do both sides. And before you say anything, this is the way we intended it to be, as far as that gap there, or that overlap there. So on the gazebo for part of the day, Patrick was working on it, on that portion that we were talking about earlier. And you can see now where it's all flush across there. Flush across here. And it's gotten all the way, the whole inside up to here is done. Hasn't got out here and hasn't done here, or obviously out here, or and any around the whole outside has not been done yet, but almost done on the inside. Tomorrow probably won't get anything done on this here because tomorrow is Bucket Brigade. It's going to be pouring cement day. We're bringing in an extra worker so we can pour cement. I have 2 solar floodlights for here. I'm thinking I may have to go with 4 of them. Put 1 on each end, and then possibly I put 1 there on that side, and then put 1 over here on this side facing this way, and then do the same thing, put 1 on this side here facing this way, and on this side facing that way. Doing mix. Krabi Dako mix. Kuya is running to get 4 pieces of cocoa lumber, and Kingse Cemento Saco. Oh, there we go. Mix. Dong, what's yung pangalan?
Aloy.
Aloy?
Oh.
Close enough.
True name is Ray.
Ray? Okay. That's easy to remember. You can see first thing this morning, I don't know if you saw it or not, they got this CHB set in. I went ahead and this morning, this is one of the two solar floodlights. And if you can look real closely, you can see that it's blinking, which tells me it's charging. Oh, I have it set for auto and also for daylight. So we'll see how much we get. This guy here has been working. I set it on 12 hours, and so it works, but like I said, it's not bright enough. We'll leave it here, and possibly when we start working more on the property in Harip, maybe that's where these will go, out there. But I'm not worried. You can see there's a lot of I won't say imperfections or a lot of things like this here, because there's still another 2 inches of aggregate that we're going to put on top of this. That's what we're waiting for. And we're going to tag them tomorrow to Wilcon to get the tiles that we want for the centerpieces, and we have some banking we need to do. We will be working tomorrow, and Pearl has got them lined out on what to do, and so it'd be nice to see the progress done when we get back. This wall, ding ding, humana, finished with finishing. And this morning they just finished up almost. They'll have this one finished up this morning. Now on these columns here, we have to do it to all of them, all 9, but you can see here they chipped into them. That way the finishing will adhere to it, not just flake off. In here, the flooring for the gazebo is done, and Mark is starting on the steps. Pearl is thinking of making this, taking this piece here out and continuing it on to make this whole area here. You got one step, but then it'll be a landing here for the whole area here. Yesterday also, the workers, that coconut stump is, in my opinion, gone. I'm not going to worry about any more on that. Maayo hapon, afternoon. We've come to the close of build day 26 and build week 5 here on the construction of the carport extension and tile work. Let's start here, over here on the tiles. We got our first set steps here. Tiles in. Our centerpiece is in. They got some grouting done on it. That step there. You see where Cleo's at. It's going to be a more of this tile here, and still working on. I think it's looks like pretty much on the inside they've got that lip taken care of. Not here or here. Here's that second solar light right here, and the panel. I had this one here set out, tested, and it works. So I set this other one here out last night, and so they both work really well. So I'm looking forward to getting those installed. The finishing on this column is done. Finishing on this column is done. Now we just have to put the rings around it, but we can't do that until after the floor goes down. We're going to end up in that corner over there. We're going to have a compost pile, and then over here we'll have a burn pile. This here, because of all the coconut and everything, and it's going to take forever. We're going to just take this, book it, and burn it there. But then, like I said, we'll have a burn pile. We're going to put some cement down for it so it's easy to manage. Same with over there with the compost pile, have a floor in it and 3 sides, so you can scrape it and turn it over, and so you get the compost. So until Monday for the construction of the carport extension and tile work here in the Philippines, Mindanao, Bislig City, Cape Villa. Salamat. God bless.